Okay, what's up, y'all? Anyway, I want to go ahead and touch up on some things about One Piece. Um, I'm really enjoying this very end few chapters of this the end of Fishman Island. I don't care what anybody says. Fishman Island arc is not a bad arc. I don't really care for the middle, but the later half up till now, but the beginning was spot on. All the way up till we got to the end of Fisher Tiger. When we got to Queen Odahime's backstory, that's when it really slipped. That's when it slipped, man. In fact, it went just straight down, and it wasn't like it was going worse and worse and worse. It just went straight down. You know what I'm saying? Her backstory was just garbage. But anyway, what happened is now we got Luffy challenging Big Mom. Y'all already know what it is. It's like in the beginning, Luffy said he wanted to challenge one of the Shippuden. Now it's like he stepped his game up. I mean, he ain't worried about no Shippuden. He's worried about Yonko. That's how determined and how strong he done got in this past little while. So my prediction is, and I'm eating crow right now because I messed up on one of the predictions about him destroying Fishman Island. But my prediction is they're not going to get into the Big Mom fight, just yet. They got into it the Shippuden. I mean, very early, but I think we got through what was it? Cape Town. What was it? The place where they had the cactuses. It looked like cactus, but it was like gravestones and stuff like that on top of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Cape Town, whatever it's called. Or then we got to Little Garden. So we had got those two islands before we got to the actual Shippuden. And I'm not counting Mihawk, so don't even bring him up. So I think we ain't gonna get to Big Mom until maybe 2 arcs, maybe 3. So I don't think they're gonna get right into it. But one thing this part I've loved. Luffy said that he's gonna protect Fishman Island. They're making that into his turf. So Luffy is taking up Whitebeard's, mantle or whatever. And you know what that means. That ties into him facing off against Blackbeard and taking that spot back from Blackbeard. So now he got stat to look forward to, and since he's challenging one of Yonko, that means he's possibly going to be the next one. And remember, you don't have to. I mean, the Yonko aren't the pirate kings. They're just they're like the highest runner ups to being pirate king. So he can be Yonko in the New World and still not be Pirate King and still have problems. So I think that once he faces off against Big Mom, maybe about an arc or 2, they'll consider him Yonko. So I think we got maybe 4 or 5 arcs before Luffy is a Yonko. And anyway, I got to eat my words because I said that Luffy was going to destroy Fishman Island arc. Now, I didn't say it was 100% sure, but I think that was going to happen. Now we find out Madam Shirley, her vision was him, on the phone with Big Mom, and Big Mom saying that she was going to destroy Fishman Island because they got to the fight and they destroyed the factory. She was extorting Fishman Island. She said, I'm going to protect you and you got to give me candy. If I don't give the candy, I'm going to destroy your island. So she was extorting them. And another prediction that's right, I don't know, it might be down the drain. I kept saying that Big Mom is Lola's mom. I've been saying that for 4 years now. Now, well, it might not have been 4 years. It might have been 3.5, something. I've been saying this since 2008. Now, I'm not so sure. It still could be maybe Lola's mom is in Big Mom's crew. I mean, think about it. Lola's mom is she says she's a powerful pirate in the New World. Big Mom is a powerful pirate in the New World. And you got to admit it. When we seen the silhouettes of it, didn't they look the same? This ugly old lady, you know what I'm saying, you could tell. I said it was a female from the beginning. Everybody knew it was a female. Then it came out. Then they said it was Big Mom in Fishman Island. So now we knew it was a female. So I mean, we know it's a female. So I was like, okay, so maybe that's Lola's mom. Now we find out she's a giant. She's a giant. So that means that out of the 4 Yonko, you had Whitebeard, he's not a giant, but he's a he got like gigantism or whatever. You know how some characters in One Piece, they're like the One Piece version of giants in the human world. Like some people are born with gigantism and they basically just grow big. Like the strongest, I mean the biggest people in the world, they're like 8 feet tall and stuff like that. Those people got what's it called a tumor in their brain that causing them to grow too fast and grow too much. But that's what it's like. That's what one Whitebeard is. He's just a big human. He's not a giant. I think he's like 1/5 the size of a giant. Well, anyway, Big Mom is an actual giant. But those two guys are big. I think Shanks is normal size. We don't know how big Kaido is. I'm already predicting that Kaido, I think he's going to be a bad guy. You know, I think he's going to be a bad guy. We got Whitebeard and we got Shanks as good guys. Then we got Blackbeard as a bad guy. You know, out of the 4 Yonko. Well, 5 now. Who else we had? Big Mom. She's pretty much proven to be a bad guy because she's extorting Fishman Island. So I think the balancing off is Kaido's probably going to be one of the bad guys. Plus we heard that he was trying to stop Shanks, but Shanks came out unscathed, so that could be a clue that he's not a bad guy. Because I mean, if he's one of the 4 Yonko, in order for Shanks to get past him, he's going to be a little bit busted up or something. But Shanks and the crew came through unscathed. Maybe there was just a rumor. Maybe it didn't really happen. Maybe he didn't really try to stop Shanks. But that's what the rumor was. But with Luffy becoming, taking Fishman Island, that's his one step to, actually fulfilling, being Pirate King. I mean, him having this island is like, okay, now this boy is not a rookie. He's not a rookie now. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, what rookie has their own island? This is Yonko type status that he's coming into. So that's pretty much it. That's all I want to talk about. Just let y'all know how I feel about what's going on and what happened, man. This last couple chapters, man, I gotta tell you, that was some good development for Luffy. Luffy is becoming a official pirate. Forget Supernova, he's an official pirate now. And I can't wait to see the face-off. When Big Mama and the Straw Hats fight, I want to see who each one of them is going to fight. Y'all know that's always one of the highlights of, each arc. Who's going to fight who? Who's going to fight who? And whoever says that dumb mess about, oh man, Luffy ran through Holy too fast, it was too easy of a fight. What did you think was going to happen? Did you think that Luffy was going to struggle against Holy and that Usopp was going to struggle against them and Zoro was going to struggle and there's going to be a battle royale where they got to use all their might in order to beat these Fishman Island enemies? Come on. They trained for 2 years for the New World. They're going to get to that once they get into the New World. I've been saying this since for months now, like 8 months, something like that. More than that, probably almost close to a year now. I think last year around this time, that's when I made the video. They're not going to struggle if they're taking this time skip. That's the whole reason for the time skip, so they won't be struggling like they was, back in the Grand Line. Now, I still think they're going to struggle, but it's not going to, especially in Fishman Island. Fishman Island is not the New World. Look, all the supernovas went through Fishman Island unscathed. Now, I know what you're saying. They might not even got into a fight with the new Fishman pirates, but they didn't come into any kind. They all came through unscathed in the New World. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get messed up into the New World. So why would Luffy, especially him being pretty much, we can assume that he's pretty much the strongest one out of all of them. Why would he come through, having a problem? But anyway, that's pretty much it. Y'all can go ahead and comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'm out. Peace.